Hey everybody, and we're back today for day 543 in a row, and we're going to play just some traditional black-green in the traditional queues to get our dailies done, basically. Still very happy with the 75. There is some argument that I should have some Brontodons in the sideboard for particular matchups. Not found there to be that many Jeskai decks, which is where I would really want it on Arena. So I'm still not using them, though it's reasonable versus Boros as well. This hand's a Sneep. Sneepity snappity snippity snoop. Boom. I'm pretty. So pretty. Counterspell me, bro. Well, our handle's good. Don't you kill our friend. That's not killing our friend. What lovely, lovely. Just in case I draw another forest, I may would play it. Turns out that nah. Never blocking with this guy, so I might as well attack. Was gonna watch the Mighty Ducks, but enough people asked me to stream on Facebook that I decided to stream. Should probably message them and tell them. Well, opponent, if you concede that early, how do I get my dailies done? Rude. Darby's still streaming though, so going to assume most people are going to watch Darby. I really like his streams. Sorry, I'm getting my chat up on the other monitor. There we go. Chatterino. Okay, so what do we want? Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Ah! God, that took a lot to come out. Anyway, so I think I want cast downs. Blue-red wizards means they can be running enough stuff for this. They could be running these. I could potentially want the Duresses, but I don't think I'm going to have enough stuff that I want to sideboard out. I know I want to sideboard out the Midnight Reapers and the Karns. And probably trim one Carnage, but I don't really want to take all the Carnages out. I'm thinking about taking out one Vivian too. The problem is, I don't know what build of the deck they're on. Thinking about this one. I'm going to go with two of these, and I'm going to shave one of these as well. What is Stream Decker Bot? I don't know what that is. I need to download Cardboard Live. Marcus has asked me multiple times, but I always forget until I'm already streaming. And I'm probably not going to be smart enough to set it up anyway, so like I'm probably just going to fail. I need to check my mail. Just realized I've not packed tomorrow's packages yet. No, they shocked my homie. Sure. Oh, I don't know. Probably doesn't need to be. I don't even know why I really use it anymore. Womp womp. Assume this is dying because he hovered it. Oh wow. So they have give you lava mancers and these? My sideboard was very poor for this match then. Very, very poor was my sideboarding for this match. Hey! Ipsy? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. If it's not, I apologize vastly. Kind of a redneck, and I don't pronounce things particularly well. But hello, thanks for stopping by. Well, our opponent conceded game one quickly enough to make me think they were playing something different. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Yeah. How are you doing tonight? So our opponent have like a charter course or something and trying to decide whether they want the damage or not? Nope, they just have a divination. Wonder why they struggled figuring that one out. You'd thought that would have been a relatively quick play. Oh, okay. They're trying to figure out how to expanse it, I guess. Not good for us. It was midday. Hey, Dung, what's up, man? I don't care if they kill this. Just don't want them to have a dive down. Or a spell pierce. Alright, still alive. Our opponent's not playing good spells, so... Maybe? It was just a big Banefire. They keep hovering their lands weirdly. Potentially. Oh, well, I guess we're just dead. Can't imagine them explosioning us for 6 and then us winning the game. That was a nice draw. I can't fathom a way that we get another draw step.
Let's see. I've seen things that would break someone like you.
So take that just in case, because maybe it's a Niv Mizzet. I don't know. Even if it's a Niv Mizzet, they should have enough to just draw 2 cards and kill us. Alright, so the sideboard very differently then. So I actually think Assassin's Trophies are bad versus this style of deck. Don't want the Golden Demises then. I assume they were just wizards. Okay, so I definitely want these. I want this back, and I want this back. I want this, and I want these. I think I want the Relic Seeker too. Is there anything else? Don't want these. Don't want these. Don't want any of these. Okay. So what would we take out for the Relic Seeker? Maybe just a Druided Cow. Play first. This hand's a keep. It's not the best hand I've ever saw, but it's certainly a keep. I guess I'm taking this one, because I don't really feel like I care if they have a burn spell. Don't care if they kill this. Graveyard, we only have 3 lands. Still only have 3 lands. We got straight canceled. This is not good. Need them to draw an Enigma Drake or something so we can get value out of our cards. It's not good for us. They get the Niv Mizzet on 6. I think I'm going to take my draw set because I have a bunch of Vivians anyway. Like, I have a bunch of Vivians and Choops, so I'm going to try to draw one of our 5 cards that answers it cleanly. We did not. We have to take the Expanse. Sure. Nah, stop deck. Well, we're probably dead. That's the second game in a row that I thought we'd just taken control of the game and they hit an Expanse. And we're probably dead now.
Ooh, let's see what we got.
Erratic Cyclops. They have a counterspell? Not a counterspell.
Every fight makes me stronger. You can't stop nature.
some burn spells, though, for sure. They have some kind of instant.
Oh, come on. I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
They're hovering this, so I guess it's getting double lightning strike. They've already used one lightning strike and 2 expanses, though. Could just be getting bane fired. We really need to draw a Plaguecrafter. Yep, it's just a bane fire.
Okay, so you've got claws.
That's not a Plaguecrafter. Seeing if we can get a lightning strike out of them before I cast the bigger one. Graveyard. Leave that on top. Well, a lot of things kill us. Counterspell kills us. Niv Mizzet probably kills us.
Just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Hey, Matthew. How have you been too patient? Oh, you need your spoilers. Fair enough. Well, hopefully they don't have a counterspell. Seems like they don't. Neat. We're still in this game. Unless they have a flash creature, which I don't believe they do.
Come on. Breathe through it.
Alright, it's time for us to draw one of our 2 Carnage Tyrants that isn't on the bottom of the deck. That is not one of our 2 Carnage Tyrants. I'm not casting this Choop because I don't want to just die to a Niv Mizzet. If this thing deals 20 to me, I'm taking 20 from it. One of our weak cards got canceled. That feels good. I wonder if that means they have 2 counter spells. Alright, the friend maker's here. Friend maker. I'm just excited for more lands. Oh, I love it when we get more lands. On the top, good game. They conceding? I didn't even see you say rotation. Oh, that yeah, he did 1.5 with rotation. I just want to know if I can keep playing black-green. Or if I get to, like, switch to Jund. I'm guessing we're going to be all aboard the Jund train, but... I don't know, Hallowed Fountain and Breeding Pool are going to give a lot of options for those decks, I believe. Sure. This could have been the wrong one to play. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Chupacabra, that way they can't expanse this. And gain 2 life. To, like, give them another chance of drawing Star of Extinction. Certainly didn't expect to win that game. Felt like we got very fortunate there. And when I say very fortunate, I mean Hog Smash. Hey, we won a dash row. We got a good hand. I think it's worth attacking here because they could have Midnight Reaper and we might not get to block anyway. I did not. Definitely keeping that. I can go do that now, though. What do we have here? Left that on top. It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna get out some things that can potentially block here to try to help our Vivian stay alive. So December. Definitely not blocking. Alright. So... Am I casting Vivian this turn or not, is the question. I think it's pretty safe to cast this turn. I don't think there's a whole lot that kills it that isn't, you know, a Contempt or whatever. So we're gonna no attack here. So Spire Bluff Canals. Huh, the Seer going selling. Territorial Allosaurus is a cool one. Savage Stomp Commune. Yeah, everybody is all over these dino cards. Drover. Grand Warlord Rada. Poison Tip Archer even. And Cinder Barons. That is quite the interesting list of cards. The attacks of both of these, we have a trade, or we get to eat this if we want. Or we can at least trade. So, we have to decide how much I care about the loyalty here now. We can just eat this, and let this go to 2. Or we can block here, block here. I feel like killing this matters. I don't know if it matters enough, though.
Balance comes.
We just played a big dog. The big dog feels strong here. And by dog, I mean a dino-licious. So they get their dino. Well, they don't get their dino. They're missing land drops. That's pretty hot for us. So they throw this away just to kill a Wild Growth Walker and or deal 3 loyalty? Looks like they don't.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Kind of want this. So we have 3, 6 mana. I think I'm going to take this. Not necessarily because I think it's the best play, but because I think it's the one that forces them to have a Vraska Contempt or lose, because it lets me get 5 things on the board. Getting 5 things on the board is what I'm going to try to do here. So it kind of forces them to have a Contempt. I have no idea what that is. Dovin Master Tinker? Are those new magic cards? Right, so they can't kill it. I don't know what those websites are. I don't click too many websites that I don't know what are. Oh, they're not? Confused then. Apparently the 6 mana Dovin had been released and I hadn't read it. Pay 1, you gain 2 and you draw a card. -1, tap a creature it doesn't untap. And -9, tap all permanents. They skip their next untap. That card's not terrible. 6 mana, but +2 to gain 2 life and draw a card's kind of cool. I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's good. I bet I sell a lot of that card. Bet I sell a lot of this 6 mana Domri too. I don't think either of them are constructed playable, but... Oh, I guess I should sideboard. Anyway, so... I typically bring in this, these. I take out my Cast Down. I take out my Wild Growth Walkers. I'll take out a Karn on the draw. That card's neat. What does Detection Array do? Artifact token that says scry one. Oh, wow! It's actually really neat. That card's not broken either. Like, that card would be fair. And it would see some play. Probably would not block here because of our Midnight Reaper. So I'm going to go ahead and block. I don't play Wild Growth Walkers. Opponents typically do. So I want to be the one pressuring their life total a little more than them pressuring mine. And I don't want to cast my Midnight Reaper on the turn that they're getting ready to untap and have 4 mana for the first time in the game. Because I value my Midnight Reaper more than Ravenous Chupacabra. Interesting. Don't think I want another one of those. So we saw that, we'll play that. We have 7 mana friends in play. Death Gorge. Not super concerned about a Death Gorge. They're gonna find one thing? They looked at their graveyard. It feels to me like they want to find one thing. Alright, well, if they're considering finding, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this before I attack. Yeah, so it feels like that's like the old Gideon ability where you force it to attack what you want. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ilm Ferocity. Though you followed my Twitter, so you probably could not hear me say that. Nice! We get the land and a card. Woohoo, it's a Planeswalker! I don't really want an Assassin's Trophy or Death Gorge Scavenger. Don't want to just let them keep eating my graveyard either. It's kind of interesting. I think I'm just going to let them kill the Midnight Reaper. What's that Dovin starting loyalty? Oh, so you can ultimate him the first turn you untap with him. That's interesting. Oh, wait. No, you can't. The plus is +1. Misread that. Okay. Did our opponent just die?
The wild meet my newest friend.
So he doesn't have an instant then? Because it didn't let him time out on our turn? Man, Search for Azcanta is busted. Card is busted good. Alright, well I guess that opponent DC'd. That's kinda sucks, but we get to play a minimum of 2 more matches, so we should get our dailies done even if we lose them both. I've not been a fan of Karn so far. It's probably the next card I'm cutting from this deck. Might try Veraska again. Or I might just go back to like 1 Doom Whisper and 1 Squire, or maybe 1 Doom Whisper and 1 more Druid. This hand's a little on the weak side, but because we have double black already and a Choop, I think it's better than a Mulligan. Obviously, if we see like a basic Plains over here, we're in pretty rough shape. Or maybe the Sacred Foundry. This hand's not good for this match. Whether it be Jeskai Control or Drake's, either way it's just not good for this type of match. We do have a Carnage in our hand though, so if we get the 6 mana relatively quickly, it would be Dees versus Jeskai. This is Enigma Drake, that'd be kind of cool. Really don't want to see a Lava Coil here. So they've not had a counter spell. I'm assuming they're just Drakes now. Hopefully this isn't a dive down, but I'd say it's pretty likely to be a dive down. Looks like it's a dive down. That sucks for us. It wouldn't have been that bad if we hadn't missed our land, but with us missing the land, that's pretty brutal. Got rid of an Enigma Drake. Slightly peculiar. I wonder if they're just going to try to kill us in 2 attacks. I got rid of another Drake. That's wild to me that they got rid of those Drakes.
I've lost so much already. I wait. Sometimes restoration means retribution.
I didn't know how I was going to beat those Drakes, and then all of a sudden there's not Drakes on the table. Ah! Well, that's how we beat that. I mean, we've not beat it yet, but you get my point. My point is I thought we were dead. We are certainly not dead. We can still lose, but we're not dead. Alright, we just win. Yes, I'm sure I want to play this. Want to keep this one.
Wild animals I like.
Want to activate that.
Get that out of
And
here.
want to get across the table. That'd be interesting. That'd be a hard card to template even. Be a pretty hard card to template. I guess because like it has for that to be playable, there's a chance that's going to be too good, you know, kind of like Phyrexian mana. But no, I would definitely like to see a spectacle with instant speed. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, so versus Drakes on the draw, I typically like all 4 of these. I typically like these. I typically like this. I typically like these and this. I don't bring in the Assassin's Trophy because I think helping them get to Niv Mizzet and being able to protect Niv Mizzet's too hard. Take out Karns on the draw in most matches. Midnight Reapers. They don't attack through anything, and they get shocked too easily. I want to take out the Assassin's Trophy. I want to take out the Finds. It's too easy for a Spell Piercer to dive down to make a Find irrelevant, and then because I take out my 4 mana cards and Karns, I generally cut 1 mana producer here. I'm still not sure if I should be cutting an Elf or that, because that survives Fiery Cannonade. I think this hand's fine. Try to get lucky or to not try to get lucky? Let's try to get lucky. Kept a fairly speculative hand, so I figure we have to try to run hot with it. The hand we kept probably wasn't a keep in all fairness. But I'm a wild child. Would really like to draw a woodland cemetery. Also acceptable, overgrown tomb or swamp. Or forest. Any land that isn't Memorial to Folly makes me smile right now. Interesting.
How this thing goes is this is nothing.
Came very close to just playing the Jade Light Ranger. The third contempt was the main reason I didn't.
The wilds are my shield.
I feel like I should take this. Just in case we miss. We did not miss. What about being greedy and taking the elf there? I paused on it for a bit. Generally try to avoid the greedy plays.
Meet my newest friend.
I think I'm going to take this one. Because he's really close to Niv Mizzet. And that's a 3 answer to Niv Mizzet without worry. See what this does. I assume there's a counter spell. Pausing a decent amount here. Okay, it's fine. Kind of checks our Vivian read a little bit, but
I
think overall it's fine.
Someone like you.
could offer to double block here. Because if I get the double block, it protects Vivian, so I've... That's just stupid because of the Vraska's Contempt. Like, he's just going to block straight here and not care. So there's no reason to give him that opportunity. That was just stupid that I was considering it. It's actually a pretty good card. There's been cards similar to that existed in the past. The Angraph minus is similar to that, for example.
I've seen squirrels hit harder.
Probably should have duressed
Wilds
first.
are my shield.
If I wanted to use super proper sequencing. just stop during their upkeep now. I'm gonna go ahead and contempt the 1/4 during their upkeep before they draw. Man, I like the expertise cycle. I hope they do the expertise cycle again. I thought they were very cool. Kind of running away with this game. Crackle dackle.
Balance comes.
I'm going to sacrifice this to itself because we can buy it back with the Memorial to Folly if we need to. Like on a following turn. But there's nothing really else in our graveyard worth getting. I don't think we need to. Like, I think it's pretty easy just to get rid of the Plaguecrafter there, because, like I said, you know, because of Memorial to Folly, it's like we still have the Plaguecrafter in our hand. I guess we'll play it additional rounds, and then we'll open our packs at the end. I could have also did that though, but I don't know what cards he could have that punish that. This is pretty easy keep. It's not good versus every hand. It'd be kind of weak versus a Boros deck, for example, but it's not the best hand for the mirror. But I think it's a solid keep all around. A lot of mirrors today. Sure. Jadelight Ranger going to the graveyard. Does that mean they don't have a land? They don't have a land. So if they brick on a land this turn, we get to start chooping their elves and stuff. We're going to choop their elf either way. Especially if they miss here. They did not miss there. Wrecked. Still killing the elf. Did you draw running lands, friend? Excuse me. Well, we don't really have anything going on here at all. I threw that away because I think the game's starting to get a little out of our control. could have sequenced that better and played one of these lands. That's a good one. It is too. I expected a block there. Kind of surprised there wasn't one. It indicates to me that they have like multiple Chupacabra top cards in their hand. But we have nothing going on right now. Guess they can't play. They can still play. They can even play Vivian here. Guess we need them to hit one land at least. That's not a land. I'm gonna draw a card this way. I'll go ahead and play that too, in case they have the land and used a -6 on this. It would give me the ability to draw 3 cards. Don't need that. No attacks. We've drawn 5 more lands than them, but still just not looking good at the moment. Oh, that was pretty savage. Now they get to play 2 of these if they choose. Actually really good for me. I don't think I want that one. I want to get as many dead draws as I can off the top of my library. We already know they have a finality, so like having another Merfolk Branchwalker there does nothing. So they go down to 5 here. They're up to 4 cards that are 0. Plus they have a Folly still and a creature. So we have enough mana to play this and anything we get from it. Like we could even play a... We could even play a Carnage Tyrant now. That's really good. You get the land. We definitely don't block. We've already drawn both of our Chupacabras, so we don't have a lot of good draws off of this Vivian. I mean, we have like some fine draws, but we don't have a lot of good draws, you know?
can't stop nature.
Wow, we bricked entirely. How did we hit 4 lands in a game that we were flooding this bad already? That's 15 of our lands in our top 30 cards.
This will aid us.
Technically our top 29 cards. So more than half of our lands in our top 29 cards. Pretty sure I'm going to have to this next turn to get this shoot back. Basically think I'll have to this following turn.
Ours are lessons written in skin.
We may not though. We're going to hope we don't.
Come to me.
Could just take this and this. Could take this and this. Drawing an extra card is just better. If I took the Jade Light Ranger though, I would have been able to potentially use the Folly this turn as well.
A curious choice.
Guess you get this one?
Beasts are much more reliable. No one knows the wilds like I do.
So you can make sure Vivian dies if he wants. Then they have this Carnage Tyrant into that Carnage Tyrant. That's bad. I can protect our guy this way. Doesn't seem like the best block. Could just trade and get this guy off the table.
I'm not losing everything again.
Another land. Alright, there's Finality. That's a good one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so let's start with this.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Yeah, let's take the only card we can get. I feel like I need to kill one of those. The only way that I know how to guarantee kill one of those. Oh, I messed up. I meant to kill this one first. That was a play mistake. Just clicked the wrong one. That's my bad entirely. Hopefully that extra card's not too bad. Oh, that's entirely my bad. I gave him an extra card. I killed a Vivian first because this doesn't have an ultimate that threatens the game, even though we do know it has another Carnage Tyrant under it. You can't play both Carnage Tyrants in one turn, though. So it doesn't necessarily immediately help. Any removal spells kills our Vivian now. Kinda salty that I gave them an extra card. Also, the Memorial to Folly doesn't shuffle our deck or anything. So we can easily use the Memorial to Folly.
To lose. No one knows the wilds like I do.
Don't care. What do we got here? So we have 1 trophy and 1 contempt. On the 75. If you attack with this, we get to block and get a juke back. I don't know if that's the best thing you can do.
Come to me.
Guess this one. I'm gonna try to kill his Vivian. I think he'll block with the Carnage Tyrant.
Now we're getting started.
Where do I gotta go? They drew the last Carnage? That's really good. They did that without ticking that up this time too, didn't they? Or did I miss them ticking it up? Because it's just not solid.
Meet my
Okay, they had not even ticked it up. I was right. Oh, they have 2 Follies in their deck? It's really good too.
The wilds are my shield.
Guess I'll take this one.
Evil must not be tolerated. I'll make use of that.
I don't know how we're still hitting so many lands. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of lands to still be hitting.
Let's see if you're worthy. You can't stop nature.
Doesn't do us any good. Alright, we're dead. We needed to hit an Explore guy that turn to have a chance. Now to basically see every card in our deck at this point. Yeah, so they have a Detection Tower. Don't really care. I think that card's actually bad. Don't think people should play it. But like I said, we're just dead.
You may regret that choice.
You can have your Vivian. We're dead on board if you get the other.
Balance comes.
Alright, so let's try to pay attention to their list. They have... Seems pretty similar. So everything's attacking us? We just have no outs now. Should have attacked with the Branch Walker too.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
They gave us the Carnage, but the Carnage doesn't matter.
Come to me.
Yeah, dead on board. They get to use all of our mana this turn though, which was kind of cool. Still drew 2 lands, by the way. Alright, well, we want you. I want you, I want you. I want you guys. I want you. Typically take out the Wildgrowth Walkers, though they can be useful, but I don't think they're great. I'll remove 1 Karn. Alright, well, the pressure's on. We are down a game. We have to mulligan. Not great. None of these are the power cards. I even sometimes sideboard out some of these things. Could have played last game too aggressively just by trying to stifle their mana in a game that I couldn't have. Like, I could have approached the entire last game wrong. All 3/2s all the time. Weird. It's especially weird if you're not doing it main phase. Weird too. My opponent and I clearly value cards differently.
Every balance comes.
They have to have another contempt. Just have to. I don't mind if they block with the Jade Light Ranger on the Midnight Reaper here because I don't want them to be able to double block the Carnage next turn. So I think it's a safe attack. Or I want them to have less of a chance to double block. I'll rephrase. They leave that on top, I might attack with all. pretty sure I'm attacking a Vol. A very dangerous double block. Now they're gonna go for it. Still get one card. Can't really contempt this. I mean, they can. They would still be alive. They'd go to 7. We'd be able to swing in. They block, go to 2. But, like, seems pretty dangerous. Seems like they're pretty just easily going to cast a Rav. And we're going to draw a card, and hopefully it's going to get a Carnage Tyrant in play. Any land gets a Carnage Tyrant in play. Kill one of these two, just to make sure it doesn't happen, but Midnight Reaper's the easy block. So they can't cast a Carnage this turn. This isn't ranked, this is the best of 3 traditional events. The old best of 3 traditional arena. Get our Carnage back. Untap, they discard. We attack. It's interesting that they took that. I would assume that means they have a Carnage Tyrant in their hand, but the problem is if they have a Carnage Tyrant in their hand, they're still dead next turn without the land. So you might as well have went ahead and blocked the Land of Wealth this turn. You're still dead even to a Carnage Tyrant. So I'm not sure, not sure what they were doing. I don't think I changed anything from the play to the draw here. Kinda don't like Carnage Tyrant a lot on the draw. Thinking about throwing in one Wildgrowth Walker. Just in case the game stalls out really badly. Like, see enough of your cards that you can often just draw it. And when you're on the draw, you can sometimes get behind in life total. Well, like, Wildgrowth Walker's not especially good in the match. It's only good when you have the fast draw and they can't interact. This hand's very good. We don't have any interaction whatsoever right now. Like, we have none of our Assassin's Trophies, no Contempts, no Choops, so... if they have one of their fast draws, they could get out in front of us, like I was just talking about. We also don't have any Carnage Tyrants, which Carnage Tyrants and Finalities are generally the only cards that matter in the like medium-paced games, which is what most of the games get to. Just gonna play this. could have tapped it off this in case there was Memorial to Folly, but there's only one Memorial to Folly in my build. Thing is, that 1 point of damage isn't super relevant either. This is the first Midnight Reaper they played in a while. Still have to kill it. It just does too much in general. There's a reason I run 4 of them, so. So yeah, pretty good blockers now for our Vivian Reed, and our Vivian Reed comes down a turn early. It's kind of interesting that he played this. If he leaves that on top, I might not play the Vivian Reed. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Vivian Reed then.
Beasts are much more meat, my newest friend.
Don't really want any of those. He's already got a finality, so I guess I'll take the Forest. By the way, welcome to the chat if you're still here. Which I see you're not still here by looking at the list. They've already played their land this turn, so you get that one for sure. Let's see if we can find a Chupacabra to attack this with.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
We did not. We know they have a finality. And we know they're going to contempt. It's kind of weird then, right? Guess I'm just going to play this and attack. Draw my card, then reevaluate.
You are only hurting yourself.
I don't know if I want to play this. I'm going to. Kind of throws it away, but I'm really wanting to encourage them to use this finality instead of just playing like a Carnage Tyrant or something. We know they already have a Vraska's Contempt there. They can only contempt this and or contempt this or find finality to the board. They can't do everything.
Decisive action is needed.
Yeah, this is the play I expected. Which lets us draw quite a few cards. This also lets our Vivian live for at least one more turn and
So it's going
most
to
of
be
his next turn.
The wilds are my shield.
I'm gonna take this. Okay. I want you, and I want the Midnight Reaper. This is really difficult. I guess I'll get rid of the other swamp too. So I'm assuming they're going to kill this cistern. Ooh, that Eldest Reborn was a banger. Eldest Reborn was a banger. It might force us to Assassin's Trophy this now. Sure.
You can't stop nature.
She's just a better card. Don't want the black mana to get tapped. So we'll play this. I'm going to put a stop in on his turn. No, I want to stop. I want them to draw their card, then I want to trophy this. So we want to do our best to strand this for as long as we can.
This will not deter me.
We have a really good setup now. So we have 8 cards. Next turn we can play a Carnage Tyrant and a Jadelight Ranger, or a Carnage Tyrant and a Midnight Reaper. No, we can't. That's 9. Rip. We can play double Jadelight Ranger, Midnight Reaper, Memorial. All depends on what he plays. Like how I can't count between 8 and 9. So Midnight Reaper. Always get our Choop back. Oh, he had a Choop. That's pretty solid. To battle. There's an argument that I could have just went ahead and finality that turn to prepare for the Midnight Reaper on the following turn. Trying to keep my Wildgrowth Walker alive, and I really don't know if it's worth it. Like, maybe I'm supposed to ignore the fact that he's got a Midnight Reaper in his hand. Okay. Well, it looks like we're just going to be jamming Carnage Tyrants for a while then, I guess. Because he had both. Probably no block, too, if he attacks with just this. We want the Choop. And I'm pretty sure I just want the Wildgrowth Walker back. Oh, no attack here. We want to be able to kill something. Not exactly sure what. I may not kill the Midnight Reapers at this point in the game. If he's attacking only a Midnight Reaper, I think I have to block. I think I have to throw this Ranger in front of it. Like, I certainly don't want to block here because of Find Finality. So I think I can give a creature away. Let's send both. He can double block here. But if he doesn't have a removal spell here, he still takes a fairly good chunk. And then I just play the other Carnage. She might be afraid of a removal spell. The game has gone pretty long. Let's play another Dino Friend. So it uses almost all of their mana now if they do have like another card to get this back. So this would be the only thing that died, I think. What is that? I'm not worried about either of those. This isn't even going to stop me from all out attacking. He plays this, every one of his creatures that dies is another point of damage he takes. I don't think there's anything he can do to win then. So like he's at 5, he's at 3, yeah, he's just dead. Hey Boot, long time man, God, you're up awfully late. Yeah, well, they're just dead to the Midnight Reaper triggers the way they blocked. My Carnage Tyrants also kill them, but that's not relevant. They're just dead to the reaping. Yeah, well, I guess we own that card. I don't know. 4-0. Oh, you work night shift. Well, shouldn't you be at work then? Must be on a break. I work night shift too if you count this as work. I don't. I hope you're doing well though. So we gotta win one out of the next 2. Hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. This hand's not the best hand in the world, but I think it is a keep. We're light on green mana. Happy New Year's to you as well, man. Do you stream anymore? I've not saw you streaming forever. Oh, new computer, sweet. Our opponent's taking a while to decide their mulligan. Boo on unreliable. I understand that though. Well, I guess our opponent is gone. Never coming back. Round 5 is going to be a boring win if they never come back. Yeah, starting to time them out now, even. If he doesn't come back, we'll play like 3 matches of the best of 1 or whatever to make up for it. Well, 2 if they go super short. This sucks. Really like him to come back. I'd like to play. Alright. Nice. Very nice, man. I can't wait. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it all works out well for you and all of that. I've not really tried to climb the ladder. I think the ladder would be funner because I really like competition when I'm playing. Like, I'm not one of those people that really dislike losing or whatever. I like the struggle and all that. I like to win too, don't get me wrong, but so I feel like if I climbed up the ladder, it would be more competitive matches and it'd be fun, but like at low gold and silver, you know, where you start, and bronze and all that, matches weren't competitive. Players, you know, people were obviously playing budget decks, you know, like they'd have Highland Lakes instead of Steam Vents, stuff like that. And there was no sideboarding, which all kind of bored me a little bit. But the problem with it is, like, anytime you play the best of 3 events, every time you win, you get more gold, and all the gold that I make saves me money when the next set comes out. So it's really hard for me to want to go play ranked when I can just farm gold for packs. Mox Amber's kind of cool, even though it's not really worth anything. So like, I just keep wanting to farm this gold. And then every time I get up to like 30k gold and I feel like I'm doing good or whatever, they put out a sweet draft format like the Amazonian draft format, and I just spend it all. I just spend every penny of it. Ooh, Mythic Wildcard. Today is a good day. Really close to another one as well. But that's my only complaint, that it just feels like playing the best of 3 is so much more rewarding. Right? Like, all you have to do is go 2-2 in best of 3s, and you profit a minimum of 1 rare card. And it's pretty easy to like get 5 wins or 4 wins. So just like farming gold feels pretty good. So I farmed up the gold in best or in ranked, which I'm going to play a few more ranked because we had a no-show opponent. But it's just not been. There's been a million Boros decks, and then there's been a lot of budget decks. I think they said the 17th, but I won't swear. I think it's the 17th. Alright, we keep this hand. This hand's obviously solid. Solid as a rock. I think they said the 17th. Ooh, Turbo. Oh, Merfolk. It could be even harder. Oh, wait, I have enough mana to do both of these now. Yeah, like 2.5. I think it's that Thursday. I think it's the Thursday before the paper pre-release. So like 36 hours before the pre-release in North America or something. That may not be entirely accurate. Wonder what the better play is. Killing Cumina or just playing turn 4 Carnage Tyrant? I feel like both of them are probably winning plays. But killing the Cumina seems like it has to be good. Yeah, I feel like I want to do 2 best of 5 events a day. Until then, I wish I'd built a faster deck. Like, I wish I had Boros to grind with. I could play 3 or 4 best of 3s a day pretty quickly if I just had Boros. They tap them all, they go to 1. Like, I'm really happy with the black-green deck, and I really think the Is It Drake deck that I play is super fun. I have no complaints with them on power level or whatever, they're just slower decks. And I just want to play fast and grind. I wonder if Merfolk will get good when we get Breeding Pool. So I'm like Gold Tier 4. I'm not very high. Like I said, the matches just haven't really felt competitive at this level. Don't get me wrong, you still lose. You can lose. Like, I could have lost to him if he was on the play and I was like 1 Chupacabra or 1 mana producer down, but you don't get a lot of mirror matches, it feels like, and it just feels like people are playing some of the cheaper decks. Yeah, the Drake decks are incredibly fun. Like, they're my favorite decks in the entire format to play. And I don't think they're as bad as people say they are, but like, they're just kind of slow to win the game with. Especially post-board, because I go very controlling in my post-board plans. So this hand's incredibly good. Don't kill my wild growth friend, please. He didn't do anything to you. You leave this friend alone. Oh yeah, no, I fully support the program. Like, I'm not trying to belittle the program. I'm just saying that's why I play traditional as opposed to ranked. Like, this is clearly the future of Magic, and I have fun with it. It's just not... When you're coming from MTGO, where, like, there's dollars on the line every time you play, feels like it's a little harder to get... I don't know what the right word is. It feels like it's a little harder to adjust to. Maybe that's the right word. I don't think I want that. Definitely don't want that. So they could be playing Thousand Year Storm. Sapphire Void is kind of an odd card to be in Thousand Year Storm, though. It's got a lot of mana color requirements. And when they get this game to where you can play it on an iPad or an iPhone or like your PlayStation or anything, I'll probably delete Eternal and, you know, like I play a lot of Eternal right now because I can play it on my phone. But once like I get Arena on my phone, they're probably League of Legends, Arena, and occasionally Path to Exile will probably be the only games I ever play again, which are 3 very different genre of games. I can't imagine playing another digital card game once I can get this on mobile devices. One of the cool things is if they are playing Thousand Year Storm, like we do have the ability to have Vivian, or we have Vivians in our main deck. But I also come from a background of playing poker. Like, I played poker a long time before it got banned in the US, and it always felt to me that when you were playing for fun, you know, like say you went to your friend's house just to drink some beer, chips, watch a movie or whatever, that like people didn't try as hard when there wasn't any money on the line. It always felt to get the good competition, to get people to care, you know, that money needed to be on the line. 3,500, that's pretty nice, especially considering prices are way down right now. Yeah, I'm not any good at poker anymore. I am just bad at poker now. Ivan, the way you normally do it is you normally go to like mtgotraders.com and sell it like that. I'm going to play this and go ahead and kill this Gilded Lotus. I don't really know what's in their deck, but them having access to that much mana is just scary. Super scary to me.
I didn't let you hell to lose to you.
That's actually how I bought the computer I'm on right now as well. About 3 years ago, I sold my Magic Online account because I was going to quit Magic, and I'm doing that. I'm doing real life quotation marks of my hands. I was going to quit Magic for Path to Exile, I guess. Well, I didn't. I kept $500 on my account for playing Standard or whatever, which is why I still have cool looking lands and stuff. But yeah, I sold my account, bought this computer, bought a new TV. I don't think I need that. I didn't need the first one. I don't need the second one, even though maybe that was somebody trying to let me fix my mistake. You sold to Mana Traders. Yeah, I don't think Mana Traders was a website when I sold to mine. I don't think the Card Hoarder Network was real popular then either. I just used I personally used the MTGO Traders website. I've sold MTGO Traders a lot of paper cards as well. Like I've really enjoyed that website in general. So we have a decision to make now. Killing this seems like it's important. Losing my Vivian sucks though. You know they have a Deafening Clarion that they get back though? If I don't do this?
Feel the wrath of Scala.
92 cents on the dollar is a bunch of dollars. Really good price. I hadn't cashed everything out to just tickets though. I sold the singles and everything. Well, keep in mind, Ivan, that if you play a lot of MTGO and you're a winning player, you always have the ability to get Mana Traders and use your tickets and stuff to pay for your account. Like, it's pretty reasonable. What in the world? I thought that done something else. Exile the top 7 cards. Oh, they hit 5 land? That is a dagger. That is a dagger. Ooh, Crackling Drake. Wait, I thought I had 4 Crackling Drakes, and I thought this didn't show you the cards if you had 4. Alright, let's play one more game. Now, Mana Traders is wonderful. My account's from... I use a Mana Traders account right now as well. I won a 3-year of it for 2018, but like I'm just paying for it now. I love it. Can't imagine going back. Especially because I like to swap decks so often. Dunto! Uh-oh. I think we'll start with this one because it can block. I actually started picking up some cards again though because I had the $35 Mana Trader account and it wasn't enough to get all the vintage and legacy decks I wanted. So I started buying some cards, but now I've just upgraded. I think I'm going to do the full 60. Well, not that's not the full, but it's all I need. Pretty sure I'm going to do the 60 from now on. I'll play this one just so we can Assassin's Trophy if we really, really need to. I'm just trying to delay the game long enough to find finality. Ooh, they shocked. That is in the John Arena.
Together, we are unstoppable.
Probably going to pump both of those.
Be strong.
So you are protecting nothing, is that right? I'm having trouble telling which one of these is protecting what. The heck do you tell which one of these is protecting it? I have no idea which one of these is protecting.
I'm becoming irritated.
I guess it doesn't matter which one is protecting. I think the same amount of damage either way, but... But it is weird that I couldn't tell. I think I have to put a stop there to stop him from getting a trigger. This kind of sucks because now I'm taking a lot of damage. He'll take action, get us a 3-5. Gotta avoid heroic interventions now. Or heroic reinforcements. I don't know why I keep saying intervention. That was the green card from the last format. Yeah. That was one of the cards that we needed to avoid. Spoiler. We didn't. Alright. Can we survive one more turn, fam? Hold. Hold. Why are they attacking? Why are they attacking? I guess they have a lava coil and they're wanting this to die, but... Oh. Okay, I guess.
Would you like to meet my newest friend?
That was weird, I thought. Alright, well, we gotta fade another turn now.
The wild fields are my shield.
I think I can even attack now. I guess I'll keep that. History Benalia. So we're gonna have 4 attackers.
You can't stop nature.
We're going to have 5 blockers. So 4 attackers with history, so I can attack with this. Though I don't really need to. I'm pretty sure that the Vivian wins if they don't draw a Conclave. Yep, it did. Well, 3-0. I think we ranked up, didn't we? Or we won away. Oh no, we ranked up. Go to 3. Whee! Do we have one more pact open? We do in fact have one more pact open. Flowers kind of cool. Ah, nice. That's not a bad card to have. Alright, well, for anybody who cares, in the best of 3, we played this build, which is just pretty basic. 1 Memorial to Folly. This is our main deck. It's Brad's list. There's nothing special, or I've made no changes to it. And in the best of 1, I basically cut Karn. And I cut Karn for a Seeker Squire and another Druid's Cowl because there's been a lot of aggressive decks in the best of 1. I thought about cutting the Druid's Cowl for a 4th Wildgrowth Walker because there's been so many aggressive decks, but there's also been a fair amount of Jeskai decks, so just being able to ramp out feels a little bit better, but yeah, basically no changes. Anyway, I am right at the 2-hour mark, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. What did we do today? Just casually 8-0 with green-black because green-black is the best? Wish I had a better collection. I'm like nowhere near building Boros, for example. I have 2 histories, 1 cliff top, 2 foundries. I think I'm getting 3 chain whirlers. Nah, I'm not even. 2 experimental frenzies. 4 risk factors. I'm getting a little bit closer to the red deck, to where I can really try to play some ranked. Do I only have 2 runaway Steamkins? Yeah. So I need a lot more wild cards than what I have. I need at least. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 7. I need 7, so I need 5 more rare wild cards. The sideboard doesn't matter because we're talking about for best of 1. Getting there. It's just a slow grind. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. And it's good to talk to you again, Boot. Can't wait till you get your new computer back. Or get your new computer in, not back. But yeah, take care everybody, and thanks again.